everything revolved around food. Like my day would start with, what am I gonna eat today? And it was like, that's all I thought about between meals was what am I gonna eat next? I started wearing leggings every day and just big dresses that were really comfy, almost like pajamas every day, because jeans were uncomfortable, tight-fitting clothes were really uncomfortable. Even just like walking around all day was very hard for me to do. It was painful, and I would just have to rest a lot. And now it's great because I have this energy and I can move, and my clothes feel comfortable and they feel good on my body. And going shopping now is so much fun because it's like, I don't know, that looks too small, and then I put it on and I'm like, whoa, oh my gosh, that getting used to the new body that I have has been really exciting. And I think about how much money medical supplies are, medical bills are for being unhealthy or having diabetes, and that's like, it was definitely worth investing in myself and changing my life. This really has changed my life, and for that amount, it's priceless to be able to change who you are. And that struggle, I feel like, has gotten so much easier. Like that, just that daily struggle with food isn't there anymore like it was. And I think that in itself is totally worth it. Just what can I do? Like getting outside and doing stuff and finding new things to do, whereas before it was, what am I gonna do when I get home? What am I gonna watch? And what am I gonna eat? I want to get out and I want to experience life, and I have the energy and I have like the physical capacity to do the things that I want to do that I couldn't do before. You can't measure every little teaspoon of every little thing. I mean, that's just not life, and this has been so easy and like freeing, and it's common sense, and that internal struggle of like, should I do this or should I do that, is so much easier now many times. And I've done so many different fad diets, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Atkins, and I don't know, some other diet plan, but none of them it's nothing that I could sustain for a long period of time. And I always felt so deprived on any of the other plans. And this, I don't feel deprived at all. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, and actually I feel like I get to enjoy so much more with this program. This is by far the most I've ever lost. I think the most I've ever lost before was about 20 pounds, and then my habit was always lose it and then gain it all back plus more. And so this time it's a completely different experience. I've almost 60 pounds down, and it's one of those things that I can't even imagine going back to the way it was before. I have no desire to get to that point again.
What would you tell them?
If you're worried about whether this is going to work for you or not, I would say stop worrying, and I would say this is going to be the best investment you have or you've ever made in your life. And it comes with a guarantee. I mean, you're not going to be on your own. If you're struggling, you have help and you have support and accountability too. That's another big thing too. You have someone to be accountable to besides yourself. The guarantee was definitely the one thing that kind of helped make my decision for me, knowing that, if I needed anything, that I would have that extra help. I would say you're worth the investment, and you're worth the time and energy, and it's so worth it. The feeling of accomplishment and just the energy every day and feeling like you want to live life every day, that is absolutely worth it.